Coverage you can count on. Wave 31 News at 5 starts now.
We're keeping an eye on a potential for scattered showers tonight as more rain moves into the region overnight.
We look at the ongoing outbreak of flu cases as health officials warn another peak could be on the way.
Closing arguments have just ended in the ongoing Morgan County murder trial for accused killer Zachary Williams. Thanks for joining us for Wave 31 News at 5. I'm Dan Schaefer.
And I'm Marie Waxel. You might want to pack a rain jacket if you're headed out to a Christmas parade tonight. Let's take a look at our Wave 31 Storm Tracker early warning radar network. Spotty showers could be possible across the region until later tonight.
And Wave 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Olga Breeze joins us now. Olga, how much rain are we expecting overnight?
Well, we're not out of the woods yet. We will have a lull until those very early morning hours, so your evening plans look to be intact with the possibility for just a stray shower. Temperatures are balmy. We've slid from the 70s into the upper 60s. You're looking at Decatur where we have overcast skies, but not too much variation in temperature. Clouds acting kind of like a blanket over us. Little bit of a glint of some sunlight coming through our Huntsville view at the Space and Rocket Center, but for the most part, we're expecting overcast skies into the evening. These bands of rain and showers will continue, mainly the light to moderate variety, but rain opportunities are going to ramp up while you sleep tonight, and some of us could wake up to some pretty heavy rain early in the morning. Right now, temperatures are doing well. We're moving out of those upper 60s and into the middle 60s. That will be the norm as we move on into tonight's forecast, but we can't rule out the possibility for a shower to begin to develop. The temperature profile not budging too much over the next several hours. You will need that rain gear if you're stepping out. A 30% chance is still pretty healthy, so you might see a stray shower tonight as we move into the early morning hours, but in all, we are tracking some pretty significant rain in part of your weekend. I'm also looking at a cool down, or at least a gradual decline in temperatures as we head into next week. It's going to feel more like December.
And you can get instant access to our Wave 31 early warning radar network when you download our Wave 31 Storm Tracker weather app. It is free to download.
Breaking news now. Closing arguments have just wrapped up in a Morgan County murder case. The defense arguing today video evidence shows a child who is a key prosecution witness could not identify the defendant, Zachary Williams, on 2 separate occasions.
Williams is currently charged with capital murder in the 2019 death of Michael Irvin Jr. Wave 31's Matt Paskowitz is live in Decatur for us this evening. And Matt, what does this mean for the prosecution's case?
Hey, Dan and Marie. Well, this is not news the prosecution wanted to hear today. Now, during the defense's argument towards the jury, they showed video evidence back from 2019 of the then 4-year-old daughter of that victim, really trying to see if she could identify any of the one suspect on really much a photo lineup. Now, each photo about the size of an ID card, and both times that they showed her those photo lineups with the suspect in one of those photos, she was not able to identify him once. Now, during the defense today, they also played in full the 3 interviews total the girl had with investigators, and she admitted she did not see the man who killed her dad. But on a reverse, on this past Tuesday, the 8-year-old testified Zachary Williams is the man responsible for her father's murder. But she says her mom told her Williams was responsible. Williams' defense team, they're now trying to use this today to really prove that their defendant is innocent. And right now, the judge is telling the jurors right now instructions before they begin deliberating for this trial's end. But we don't know right now when the trial and the jury is going to start deliberating. Could be tonight, could be tomorrow. But the judge has had to reprimand the jury twice now about a juror speaking to a member of the gallery during a lunch break. So a lot of controversy going on right now, and there's really a lot of hope that this juror can make a decision by tomorrow. Well, live indicator, I'm Matt Paskowitz, Wave 31 News.
Thanks, Matt. Both Williams and co-defendant Ulysses Wilkerson have been in the Morgan County Jail since 2019. Wilkerson does not have a trial date set at this time. Well, we now know the name of the victim found shot to death in Collinsville. The DeKalb County coroner identifying Sandra Jelks. Sheriff Nick Weldon says foul play is suspected. Charges are expected as well to come soon as investigators continue looking into Jelks' death. An Owens Crossroads man faces new child porn charges today. Kevin Guerrero Beltran is currently serving probation after his conviction for traveling to meet a child for sex. Court records show Guerrero Beltran was indicted by a Madison County grand jury on 3 counts of possession of obscene material. That indictment follows a June 2021 arrest. He previously pleaded guilty in Marshall County. Federal court records show Guerrero Beltran will be in federal court next month to plead guilty to charges of child porn and sexual exploitation of a child.
Troopers are working to determine what caused a deadly crash in Coleman County. They say Marquita Vinson of Falkville was taken to UAB Hospital in Birmingham where she died. That crash happened on U.S. Highway 31, 4 miles north of Coleman. The second driver is also in the hospital at this time.
Breaking news just in. A warrant in Texas now shows a FedEx driver accused of killing a 7-year-old girl confessed. The warrant shows Tanner Lynn Horner strangled the girl after hitting her with the van. Athena Strand's mother says the FedEx driver had just delivered her Christmas present before abducting her. Athena disappeared from her driveway November 30th. Her body found Friday. Horner is being held on $1.5 million bond for capital murder and aggravated kidnapping.
We're getting our first look now at new video connected to a murder mystery in Idaho. Police hope the video will give them new leads. Take a look. The video is from a patrol around the time detectives believe 4 Idaho University students were stabbed to death. They're also looking for the driver of a white Hyundai Elantra, who they say could have important information.
That can mean a number of things. It could be that they have eliminated all the cars in the proximity of the victim house. This could be just an elimination, it could be a witness, or it could be a suspect.
Investigators don't have the license plate number for the car that they're looking for, and no suspects have been named at this time. Across the nation, hospitals remain packed as the triple-demic continues. Health officials say flu hospitalizations nationwide are at their highest in a decade. Parents and doctors alike are seeing wait times up to 24 hours, if not longer, for an open bed. And children aren't the only vulnerable ones getting sick, but older Americans as well.
I want to live to be 87 instead of 67, So that's why I'm here getting my shots.
The CDC is continuing to urge Americans to get both their COVID-19 and flu vaccinations. This is the FDA approved the use of the bivalent booster for kids as young as 6 months old.
Walgreens will now deliver the antiviral drug Paxlovid to your doorstep. The pharmacy company is working with DoorDash and Uber Health to make those deliveries. You'll need a prescription to order Paxlovid. More than 90% of Americans are able to take advantage of this new delivery system. Walgreens also plans to include HIV treatments in their home delivery service soon. As schools and students nationwide begin to recover from COVID learning loss, some are taking advantage of high-impact tutors. Tutors in our nation's capital say an hour and a half each week with consistency has the most impact on students. They say you can contact your child's teacher about their progress in the classroom to learn if your child needs the most help, or where they need the most help before finding a tutor.
200 years of service marked this weekend for the Rocket City Fire Department. Huntsville Fire and Rescue is in the middle of a major expansion to keep up with all the growth.
Senior reporter Matt Kroschel checking in live now from their bicentennial celebration downtown. Matt, the department formed in 1822.
And 200 years later, they are expanding right now, adding 19 new firefighter positions, 21 new fire trucks next year, and adding a brand new fire station that will serve the western portions of this ever-growing city. You know, the department looks a lot different than it did 200 years ago. With a growing Huntsville, they have expanded services, including things like hazmat and technical rescue specialized teams, and of course, adding firehouses along the way.
We know the city's still in for a lot of growth, so we're building a new station, fixed to break ground out west, Station 20. We're putting some more staff on for some technical rescue teams that we've got now, but we need to formalize it a little better for meeting that, and we're just trying to keep enough people hired and keep training going.
And you know what? That is always happening in behind the scenes here. Of course, the fire department getting ready to take part in the parade downtown. A lot of excitement going on here for this department as they continue their recruitment campaigns. And there's going to be some special guests out on that parade route. Sparky's here.
Sparky's proud of 200 years of service for this community. Reporting live in downtown Huntsville, I'm Matt Kroschel, Way 31 News.
Sparky looks pretty good for the old age too, doesn't he? All right, lots of fun and congratulations to them. Well, Huntsville police are getting ready to celebrate the graduation of several cadets tomorrow. Cadets from the police academy will graduate at 10 tomorrow morning. The ceremony takes place at the Huntsville Public Safety Training Complex off Triana Boulevard. They begin field training next week after 19 weeks of academy training.
We are taking you live to downtown Huntsville, where preparations are currently underway for tonight's big Christmas parade.
WNBA star Brittany Griner is on her way home now following a prisoner swap with Russia.
And tonight on Way 31 News at 6, we're digging deeper into the dangers the elderly face from RSV and what you need to look out for.
Hey, mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, something's wrong with my TV or live view or something, because it says I've been up. No, I don't. Let me see. I have 3. I don't know if you can hear me, but it just was saying I was up, but I wasn't actually up, I guess. What? What? Okay, I'll lower it again. Is that better? Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's why I'm not saying it, because I know I'll trip all over it. All right, well, we show it, but then I want to get off of it and go that way. So while you...
New at 5, I'm going to try to get through. Flu infections are trending down. The peak of infection apparently occurred about 5 weeks ago, although doctors warn the season is not near over.
Way 31's Olivia Schuler joins us to break it all down for us. And Olivia, do doctors expect another peak in flu infection?
Marie and Dan, this year the southeast region of our country actually saw flu cases earlier than usual. Dr. Wes Stubblefield with the Alabama Department of Public Health warns there is a chance that we'll see another peak in flu cases during that typical flu time. That's January through February. Right now, there's around 220 patients statewide hospitalized with the flu. And according to Dr. Stubblefield, that's a slight decrease from recent weeks.
We're still encouraging people to get their vaccine. make sure that they're protected for the rest of the season, because we might see another peak. We might see a switch over to a different dominant strain of the virus.
This flu season, there's been 24 flu-related deaths. 3 of them have been children. Now, Dr. Wes Stubblefield says the best way to stay protected against the flu is by getting vaccinated. He also recommends there are so many treatments out there, so as soon as you are diagnosed with the flu, immediately start taking that prescribed treatment to you. It will likely be Tamiflu. Reporting live in Huntsville, Olivia Schuler, WAY 31 News.
Thanks, Olivia. All districts in the state are reporting significant flu activity. The most are in the Northeast. That includes DeKalb County.
In today's Skill to Work, we're taking a look at an upcoming job fair in Red Bay. The fair is next Monday at the Red Bay Rec Center. It's from 10 to 2. Bring a copy of your resume and dress for success. Businesses still have time to sign up to attend as well. You'll need to contact the Franklin County Development Authority's executive director, though, by the end of the day tomorrow.
Happening now, WNBA star Brittany Griner is on her way to an Army medical center in San Antonio after being released from a Russian prison. The Biden administration brokered a prisoner swap with Russia, who received Russian arms dealer Victor Bout in return. Now, some are criticizing the swap as wildly uneven. Not coming home, Marine veteran Paul Whelan, who has been imprisoned since 2018.
I'm happy that Brittany is going home today and that Trevor went home when he did. But I don't understand why I'm still sitting here.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken says the Biden administration had made multiple offers for Whelan's release, but he says the choice presented was not, quote, a choice of which American to bring home. It was a choice of one or none.
Time now 5:16 and happening now. Several Huntsville streets are now closed to prepare for the city's annual Christmas parade. The festivities there begin in less than an hour.
WAY 31 morning anchor Chris Tatum is live, where both the crowds and the participants are lining up for tonight's event. Chris, looks like a lot of fun.
It is absolutely fun. So first of all, you can see here darkness is now settled over us here at this staging area for the Huntsville Christmas Parade. Everything pretty much now, again, as you can see, illuminated by Christmas lights. Christmas lights of just about every color you can imagine. All kinds of decorations out here. People are in the holiday spirit in a big way. Right over here, WAY 31, also in the holiday spirit. We have decked our WAY 31 Storm Tracker powered by Layton vehicle to the hilt, because Grace Anello, come in here, Grace. Grace Anello and I riding in this parade together here tonight in our Storm Tracker vehicle. So I'm energized about this. What are you excited about?
Oh my gosh, it's so fun just being here. Everyone's so excited. Everyone's got the lights. They've been here for hours setting up. Everyone's meeting everybody, walking around the floats. It's awesome, and I love being here with you, Chris. We're having a great time.
Love being here with you as well, and love being here with all these folks. For all the folks here in the staging area, there are even more folks lining the streets in downtown Huntsville. If you have time, get on down here, get yourself in the Christmas spirit.